Hi, welcome to this Cloud Curious Playground. In this challenge, we'll be creating a website. In our Cloud Curious Challenge video, we looked at different types of cloud computing and how the cloud manages some of the responsibility. Today, we'll only need to provide the code for the website and Google Cloud Platform handles the rest. So let's have a look around Google Cloud Platform. If you haven't logged into Google Cloud Platform yet, please pause this video and go to the instructions in the description section of the video, or alternatively, go to kpmg-cloudcurious.com, then click Playground, Cloud Curious Challenge, then Hosting a Website, click Hosting a Website, and all the instructions are there to join in with this session. So this is the Google Cloud Platform homepage. On the left, you have all the different services. You also have a search bar here where you can search for other products and also the services, and then you have your project information. So you have your project name, project number, and all the project is your account. So anything you create is tied to this project. We'll be using appengine for this session. This is a service where we can add our code and it will deploy and host our website. But first, we have to check that this service is enabled. To do that, we go over to the left-hand side to API and Services. If you hover over that, we're going to click Library. When that loads, in the search bar, I'm going to start typing out App Engine. And I can see that it's auto-filled to App Engine Admin API. So I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to click this first one. And I can see here it says API enabled, which is great. It means that Google Cloud Platform knows that we are ready to use our app engine. If yours doesn't say manage here and it says enable, just click that button, give it a few seconds, and then you should have it enabled as well. We can now go back to our home page by clicking Google Cloud Platform at the top left. And now we are going to start creating our website. So the first thing we have to do is activate Cloud Shell, which is at the top right. I'm going to click that, and when it loads, I'm going to press continue. I can drag this up a bit higher to give me a bit more space to see. And we can see now that Google is provisioning the Cloud Shell. I can press got it to this message here. And I know this is ready to go because if I click here, we have a flashing cursor, meaning it's waiting for our instructions. All Cloud Shell is a place where we can write our instructions to tell Google Cloud Platform how to create our website. So now, if you open up another tab, go to kpmg-cloudcurious.com, then click Playgrounds, click Cloud Curious, Website Hosting, and then Website Hosting, and then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, I've got the instructions that we're going to give to our website. So let's copy the first one. So you need to copy the whole thing all the way to the full stop right at the end. Right click and press copy. Then bring that back over to your Cloud Shell, click in, right click and paste, and then press enter. We can press authorize as we're happy for this instruction to go ahead. And what this instruction is doing is it's copying down some code. So some code has already been written and we are going to use that code for our application. I can see that that has run because my cursor is flashing again, so I can go and get my second instruction. So again, I'm going to highlight the whole thing, press copy, and then next to the flashing cursor, press paste and press enter. And what I've just done there is I've gone into the folder where we've downloaded that code. So when I'm pointing my website, it's pointing to the right place so it can see all the code that it needs to. So now that we've put the code there, we're going to run our website. So this is a test. So we're going to be able to see what this looks like before we deploy it and before it goes live. So we're doing this just to make sure we're happy with what it's saying and it looks good before it goes live. So once this is run, we go over to this right hand side, click Web Preview, and then click Preview on port 8080. And that's just a specific area that Google have put aside for us to see what it looks like. So you can see here our website says hello world, which is what we were expecting, so that's all good. So we can cross that for now, and what we can do is we can change that website, we can personalize it a little bit. So to do that, if you click down here, first press Control C, and that's going to stop that test website. We go back into our website hosting page and copy the next instruction. Paste that in and press enter. And what has happened here is the Cloud Shell has opened up kind of like a notepad. So now we can go and edit our code and then test it again. So you can see this cursor flashing in the top left. You don't have to press anything with your mouse. You can just use the down key on your keyboard to move down. So you can see that cursor going further and further down. And here, where it says hello world, I'm going to move it across, and I'm just going to make a small change. I'm just going to delete world and type in my name. So that was the only change I wanted to make. So now that I'm happy, I'm going to do Control X so I can exit this notepad. And at the bottom here, you can see it says save modified buffer. So I'm going to type Y for yes. And then it's telling me the file that is going to make those changes to, which I want to be main.py. So then I press enter. So we've now changed our website and we want to check again. I want to test it to see if it looks okay. So we're going to copy this same command and paste and press enter. And again, we'll just give that a little bit of time for that test website to run. And then we can go back to web preview, click on preview on port 8080, and you can see now it says hello SAF. So that my changes have worked, so I'm happy, and now I'm ready to deploy my website so I can share this with anyone around the world. So I can cross this, click onto my website home hosting page, and then I'm copying my gcloud app deploy command. So again, I'm going to click into the flashing cursor and press Control C. That's going to stop that. And now I can paste in my next command and press enter. Now it's going to ask me to choose the region where I want my app engine to get deployed. I'll pick, it doesn't matter, so it's up to you. So for mine, I will pick Europe West, press 11, and then press the enter key. And now you can see that is creating the app engine application in my project and the region. So it's telling me what it's doing. This just takes a little bit of time. So while that's working, we can recap on what we did. So when it says, do you want to continue? Let's press Y and then enter. And while that is working, we can go through. So the first thing we did was we copied down some code. We went into that folder and then we did a test website. So we previewed that on port 8080 to see exactly what it looked like. Then we changed it a little bit. So we went in, we opened up a text editor in our Cloud Shell and went and changed a bit of the code from hello world to hello and whatever your name is. And then we saved that so that code could get read again. When we did our save, we then wanted to check that website again to make sure that the changes had applied and we were happy. And then once we applied that, we were happy with it, we were ready to deploy. So we ran our last command to deploy, and now we're just waiting on that to create for us a website that we could share with anyone around the world. So you can see now that we are ready to check out our application. So to view our application, we're going to run our last command, which is gcloud app browse. So you can paste that in, press enter, and now we've got a website. So we're going to go to this link to view your app. So I'll press that, and now we can see I've got my application. It's live, I can share this, and you can see how all we had to do there was provide our code and Google Cloud Platform managed the rest for us. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on spinning up your own website. If you enjoyed it and want to get more hands-on practice with all things technical, you can go to our KPMG Cloud Curious website, and here where we had our playgrounds, you can see we've got lots of things there. So we have our Cloud Curious ones, we have Coding to Christmas, we have Introduction to Python, and there will be lots more in the future. Have a great day and see you soon.